Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Today, guys, we got one from Drekker Brewing, D-R-E-K-K-E-R Brewing Company, Drekker. They're out of North Dakota. This is their underwater alley. I guess that's what it's supposed to be, A-L-L-Y, underwater alley. But it's got a very colorful and quite extravagant artwork on the front of this can. Very eye-catching. I mean, a lot going on here. Very busy. The only thing about it here, guys, when I was looking at this beer, and I decided to go ahead and get it anyway because it says double IPA on it, so I wasn't concerned about getting a 5% IPA or pale ale. But it doesn't have any ABV on it, so, and I was concerned about that. But telling you what the malt is pale 2-row, spelt, oats, carafone, hops, mosaic, citra, and ella, and the yeast is their house IPA yeast. So that was the only thing that I know, unless I'm absolutely missing it, guys. I just don't see it on here anywhere. And I looked in the store. Brewed and packaged, and then it's got the government warning. So I don't see any indication letting you know other than it's telling you it's a double IPA. What the ABV is, whether it's a 7.5 or it's a 10.5. Canned on January 24th of 22, so it is a 22 edition beer. Just put it in the can last month, so still should be fairly tasty if that's the case here. So I mean, when you get a canned on date, you feel pretty sure it was put in that can on that date. Much better than the alternative, no date or a Best Buy, in between. That's what it is. Best Buy, no date, and a canned on date or a bottled on date. So anyway, let's get back to it. 8.1% underwater alley was brewed with a bunch of boats spilled in hop and etc. Ella. Well, we can't divulge all the secrets about this beer was made. It involves summoning local wizards, so they go into their little story. That means absolutely nothing about the beer, just a nice little story to go with it. So, we got the ABV, we don't have IBUs, and we got the canned on date, but you had to look up the ABV, because it's not on this package anywhere that I can see. Let's find out. I don't know if I've ever had anything from these guys or not. I did buy this beer, so it was available here, so evidently somebody's pulling some strings at the beer store to get their hands on it, or they have a pretty big distribution footprint, one or the other. And that's how it is sometimes. I mean, I'm noticing beers at his store that I don't see anywhere else. So, well, good for him, huh? Good for us too. Finger and a half on that one. Nice looking orange juice. It's not super thick looking orange juice like the one we had yesterday, but looks pretty good. Maybe a watered down version of orange juice. I can see some light through the thin part down here on the bottom. So close. Definitely close. Borderline for me just to call it a hazy or a cloudy beer. So maybe the nose and the taste will change my mind. We shall see. Through the nose we go. Nice. It's citrusy. Grapefruit. oranges. That's what I'm getting on those. Grapefruit, oranges, nice and citrusy. There may be something else in there, but those is what the three things that's standing out to me. So let's find out. Cheers. Yeah, very tasty. It's very pleasant. Double IPA, 8.1%. Alcohol's well hidden. It's a well-made beer. It's very tasty. Nice orange grapefruit combination. Very pleasant. Very nice. Very nice. Nice combination of the Mosaic, Citra, and Ella. Definitely citrusy, oranges, grapefruit, maybe a hint of some pine. Very nicely done. So, a lot of the breweries are going to these 16 ounces, and I'm getting to the, I like the 16 ounce can over the 12 ounce package. It's growing on me. So, guys, it's right out of the fridge. Just go sip on it, and I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm back. Nice lacing is left on the upper part of the glass here. Guys, this is enjoyable beer. I think this is worthy of picking up. Very nice aroma. Very tasty orange, grapefruit, citrusy notes. I mean, delicious. Absolutely delicious. Very nice. That is well made beer. I would buy this beer again. I would spend my money on this beer again. The only fuss I've got is not having the ABV on the label. So that would be the only fuss. Everything else is pretty tasty. I mean, I like it. And the final chug says, guys, I think it's a tasty beer. If it had the ABV on the label somewhere, it would probably get a little bit better grade, but I still think it's an A beer, so that tells you where I'm at on it. I'm going to give it a 90. If it had the grade on it, it would have probably got a 92 or 3. Gotta have the ABV on it. I know it says double IPA, but still, that can vary quite a bit in that range, even for that style. So, needs the ABV, and it would have got a better grade. But anyway, guys, I enjoyed it. I think it was very tasty beer, very well made. And again, I would probably buy this beer again. I mean, it gets into the A's. To me, they're worthy. So, over to Beer Advocate, they say 90. Imagine that. That's where I'm at on it. And Untapped says 4.14, which is also an A- grade. So we're all in agreement. A- beer, and like I said, even if it had the ABV on it, it would just be in the more upper range, a couple notches up in the A- range. So it's still a tasty beer. It's a nice representation from a brewery in North Dakota. So North Dakota is getting their 15 minutes of fame, if you will. I don't know. I mean, I just don't see a lot of North Dakota beers around here, and that's probably because there's probably no huge breweries in there. So it's nice to see beers from that far out that ain't huge names beers like Sierra Nevada or some of the other ones that go everywhere. Y'all know who they are. I mean, just like the big three, if you know what I mean about the big three, Budweiser, Miller Coors, having that deep pocket situation helps with distribution. So the smaller your footprint is. So that's how that works anyway. But anyway, if you've had Underwater Alley from Drekker Brewing, I think I got one more now. We might do that one next. I think it's a double IPA also. So join in tomorrow and we'll see what's happening, guys. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.